Help me understand the value of our freedom.
Teach me where liberty comes from.
Our great country was founded on the rights and freedoms of the individual and responsible citizenship. However, recent studies show that only 1/3 of Americans can name the 3 branches of government. 8 in 10 Americans cannot name 2 rights granted by the Declaration of Independence. Even more troubling, only 23% of 8th graders scored proficient in civics. These same young people who know so little will soon be running our country. We must take decisive action now.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
World War II flying ace, Medal of Honor recipient, and former governor of South Dakota, Joe Foss, understood the value of educating our young people on the promise of America and the rights that unite us as a nation. This led him and his wife Dee Dee to establish the Joe Foss Institute in 2001. Our mission is to close the civics education gap and prepare young Americans for civic engagement.
By putting an emphasis on other parts of our educational foundation, we tend to be losing touch with the most important, in my opinion anyway, part of our society, which is how do we continue this democracy that we've been gifted with.
There's an urgency right now to increase civics education. It can't wait until next year.
We sponsor active learning programs for kindergarten through 12th grade students that have impacted nearly 1.6 million children nationwide.
When you don't have that civic education, you don't realize the past. A lot of it is missing. So 9/11, for example. I've encountered students who don't know what 9/11 is, even up to high school. That was my motivation for joining the military. That was me defending my country, and they can't tell me what it was. It's sad.
Through the Veterans Inspiring Patriotism program, our volunteers speak about the ideals of service and sacrifice, our country's founding principles, and constitutional rights.
The message I wanted to get across was that each individual, no matter what age they are, can do something, for this country that is good.
To further support teachers in the classroom, we created the You Are America Civics Series. This series features educational videos and lesson plans that teach students about the most fundamental building blocks of our government. Through our college scholarship contests, students express their own feelings about patriotism, citizenship, and what it means to be an American.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights,
That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Our programs help students develop a deeper understanding and appreciation of our nation's unique freedoms, while also promoting personal and civic responsibility. With offices in Arizona, Texas, and Florida, we continue to expand nationally and in communities where the lack of civic engagement is greatest. We must breathe life into civics in our schools. We are a nation at risk of raising an entire generation without a basic knowledge of how our government works. That's why we've launched the Civics Education Initiative. Our goal is simple, yet transformative. Enact legislation in all 50 states requiring high school students to pass the U.S. citizenship test in order to graduate.
If people don't act, and organizations like Joe Foss Institute aren't around, we're looking at a scary landscape, potential diminishing of American pride.
The future of our republic is in every school, every classroom, and inside the hearts and minds of every child in this country. We must recommit to those principles that have made our nation great. Your support of the Joe Foss Institute is an investment in our children and an investment in the America they will inherit.
I love my country.
I believe in America.
I'm proud to be an American citizen.
I like America.
I want to learn civics.
Thank you very much.